And good morning. It's my Jeep update for Thursday, November 4th, 2021. And it's about, about 10:30 or so in the morning. We just got back from our 3-mile walk. All right, and today I'm gonna do a little Jeep maintenance. Piddling around most is what I call it. My wife's doing, let's see what my wife's doing. My sweet Nancy, let's go around here, she's doing something. And go around here. Oh. Sweet Nancy's doing fence maintenance. Yeah, we got some mildew and stuff, you know, algae probably is what it is on the white fence, and we about every 4, 5, 6 months, depending on, we got to do a little cleanup. Anyway, that's what Nancy's doing today. And anyway, let me get back over here. I'm gonna do a little bit of Jeep maintenance. After I get things moved around, I'm gonna swap these vehicles around. I'm going to, I'll get back up with you and I'll let you know what I hopefully plan on doing. And this is my Jeep out for now. Be back with you shortly. Out. Oh. So right now I am finished with my driveway maintenance, but I do have some touch-up to do, and that'll be done in the near future. Got trailer maintenance also coming up. Not today, probably. Anyway, this is a my Jeep update. As you can see, this thing's running pretty rough, below 500 RPM, and that's because I got a vacuum line that was off, and I put it back on. It ran fine without it on, but one of the problems may be is that, see, it quits on its own. I don't have the air filter housing, and you know, there's some I think the PVC valve is hooked up to that. I'm not sure. There's a couple of lines that come off of that, and it could be causing a vacuum problem. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna start checking my vacuum lines and vacuum system, and go from there. I may need some elbows. I'm sure a lot of that stuff wore out, and so that's what I'm going to start messing with right now. And you see, I still got my leak there. I got to get that back under there. But anyway, that's my Jeep. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just going to be analyzing. I don't know if I'm going to be doing much work. I got to figure what I need to do and make sure I'm not doing something that's unnecessary. You see this line right there is off. I don't have the air filter housing or air filter in. And see, there's another, the line that causes it, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, that causes it to run rough is this one right here below the manifold. I don't know, anyway, I don't have a light on it. I'll get a picture of it later. And before I put the stuff back on, I'm gonna unplug and make sure I clean all my sensors, make sure all the connections. And what I found is that there is an elbow underneath that mass airflow sensor. They said you need to check that because this wore out. Got a crack in it, you know, it's not going to run right. So I'm going to check all that stuff first. And like I said, the vacuum system is what I'm going to be messing around with today. Anyway, if I make any progress, find out anything, I'll get back with an update. That's my Jeep out for now. Good afternoon, this is my Jeep update, and what I'm doing here is I'm still analyzing trying to figure out what some of my problems are with the, as you can see, I've had the air filter housing off for quite some time, and I did find that vacuum hose off, and when I reattached it, engine didn't want to idle. It eventually died. So the thing is, though, it may be because I have the air filter housing, and I've got the PC valve over here. It's disconnected. There's another one. I think there's two lines that go to that housing, and that may be creating a vacuum problem. I'm not really sure. And let me see if I can. But as you can see over there, right there, that hose is disconnected, and I think there's another hose that goes onto that air filter housing. Put that back on there. I don't know how this is going to come out because I don't use my tripod very often. But anyway, I'm trying to figure this stuff before I put everything back on. The housing, air filter housing. Check some of these vacuum hoses and lines out and see what kind of shape they're in. And I'll tell you, I'm trying to figure out what this is. I've replaced this sensor. I've replaced that sensor. I think this is the IAT sensor, I believe. And I'm trying to confirm that. I'm not sure what this is. But I think this is the IAT. And anyway, I'm going to see about it because you can see I got tape on here because when I was working on, I was working on this. I had the manifold off, and I pulled the plastic on it here was real brittle, and when I disconnected this, took it out, it cracked, and I taped it up. That could be a problem. But anyway, I'm gonna disconnect all these sensors, and I'm gonna spray them with CRC electronic cleaner, before I put them back together. I got a lot of sensors, and a lot of these have been changed out. The coolant temperature sensor. I'm not sure what that one there. I'm not sure what that one is. This idle air control has been changed out. The throttle. I'm not sure. I think this is the throttle control, position control. There's all kind of sensors around here. Anyway, I'm gonna clean them, spray them, put them back together, and hunt for vacuum problems. That's what I'm doing today. And that's the update. Still Thursday this afternoon, and it's November 4th, 2021. My Jeep out.